Go.
So here we are in Southern Idaho, and you can see as you look around all of the fallen timber everywhere. Anything that dishevels the surface of the earth, whether it's a fire, whether it's logging, but that really regenerates the morel mushroom. So as you look around and you see these trillium flowers are everywhere. I don't know if you can see this over here, but here are a lot of trillium flowers. These seem to be at the same elevation as most of the morels. So as we're going through, we look at the trillium flower and we combine that with an area that has logging. Check it right here. Here's one. So here's a morel. It's laid up right in the sticks, okay? And you can see, I'm gonna come in below with my scissors and we're gonna harvest this, and I'll leave a little bit down there, okay? And I'm gonna leave that there so that it can regenerate, because we wanna come back time and time again to look for more morels, because these little gems are highly sought after, man, and they're fairly secretive. So as you come up, I can see from right here, if you look up this way, I could see a big nest of them. Follow me up here, right underneath this tree. And if you can kind of, I don't know, I kind of get a feeling that as I look up the road, this was an avenue that they originally logged. You could see there's tall growth to the left and tall growth to the right, and it looks like they pulled down. These areas tend to have more morels than off of the beaten path on either side. And here's a classic example. Oh, look, there's a false morel. This is important. Come here, I'm gonna show you guys the difference between real morels and false morels. So as you come in here, and here's a great example of a pod of them. I'm gonna come through and I'm gonna cut down below. Now, notice at the bottom of here, I'll use this stick, that there's a hole that goes into this morel. And you can literally stick your finger in here. Here, I'll cut a little bit more off so you can kind of see, because this is important. Bam, that's a morel. That's very important when you're looking for what to eat and what not to eat. Now, if you look at this morel here, come in a little closer and I'm gonna show you the difference here. You see how this one's a little orange and it's more corally, and this one has holes in it, okay? So here's a big patch, and these are all attached still. Here's a big patch of morels, and here's a fake morel. Now watch as I show you, and I'm not gonna use my scissors on this because these are poisonous and we don't wanna eat these. But watch how the bottom of this has no hole. You see that? It's solid and it's solid. Now look at the bottom of the morel, and you can see here how it has a hole in it, and this one's solid. This one is also a little orange, and this one is not. This one's bad mojo, people. You eat this one, the great Montezuma's revenge will strike. So let me pull it out into the open here a little bit so you can kind of get a better view of it. But please, you guys, when you're out mushroom hunting, be careful. And the telltale sign, if you're in doubt, if you're questioning it, is right here. Let me get that flower bud off of there. Look at the hole, look at the solid coral. You can kind of see from the sides of it how the holes are. And we can take a little stick here and you can really see how I can push my stick into these cavities, okay? A morel mushroom is like that. These fake morels, yo, do not. B-A-double-D, stay away from those. I don't like getting my shears on them. But guys, here are classic Southern Idaho morels. You can't ask for anything better.